Welcome everyone to Nintendo Game Talk. My name is Coloco, and today I'm going to be talking about one thing that they need to change in the Pokemon franchise.
What about Pokemon dance battles?
No, that's not it.
What if we give them actual machine guns?
No, that's not it either.
What if you dated your Pokemon?
No, that's stupid, man. That's stupid. The Pokemon franchise is arguably Nintendo's largest and most important IP. It's not just Nintendo's, it's one of the most important IPs of the whole world, including any kind of media. That being said, I have enjoyed the games ever since I played Pokemon the Blue version on my original Game Boy, and I was absolutely hooked on it. And the subsequent games I got into, but not too much. I think I played until maybe the third or fourth generation. Then that kind of stepped away because the same formulaic approach that they used on the Pokemon entries. I got into recently with playing Omega Ruby. I haven't even touched X or Y or the Sun and Moon because there's one thing that has always bothered me about Pokemon games, and that's leveling your Pokemon. I love to level up in any RPG. I like to see your experience points go up. I like to see that, you know, your statistics, your strength, your agility, whatever. I love that stuff. That's great. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is easily over leveling your Pokemon. And this is a major issue, I think. There's lots of times when you get to a gym leader, and because you might have just sat there catching Pokemon for a while longer, gaining experience, or you might have done something else in the game that you shouldn't have done, or a side quest or a side level. The point is you can over level your Pokemon by 2 or 3 levels, and when you get to a gym leader, it's too easy. Or any trainer for that matter, any trainer that you see walking around. If you didn't go through that route, you went through another one first, you go back to that one, and now all of a sudden you're over leveled by 10 levels, and it's not fun. It is not fun to be fighting Pokemon that are 10 levels below you. My thing that I would change in any Pokemon game is have all the trainers and all the gym leaders be at the same level that you're at, no matter what level you're at. Now, some of you might say, well, that's dumb. That defeats the whole purpose of making your Pokemon stronger to defeat them. And I say, I don't think that's the point of fighting Pokemon. You're supposed to be using strategy to take over your opponent, not overpowering them. To me, that's kind of just cheapens the system. It always seems like you have to hit a certain sweet spot to get a good battle. That's Pokemon's always been for me. The whole point to fighting another trainer is just like in the show, just like in the lore, it's not about overpowering them. It's about outsmarting them and out-strategizing them. That's the whole point that Pokemon battling should be. It shouldn't be about overpowering. It shouldn't be about, well, let me just sit here and grind for 5 hours, get a little bit stronger, come back and beat them. No, every gym leader should just reflect your current level. A lot of you might say, well then that kind of defeats the whole purpose of leveling your Pokemon. And I would say absolutely not. Because, first of all, you get the evolutions that make them stronger. You get the extra moves that make them more versatile. And you could still overpower wild Pokemon. I wouldn't want to change that. I wouldn't want to change the fact that in the starting areas, you can fight level 4 or 5 Pokemon. But then at the very end game, you get the level 60 Pokemon, level 70 Pokemon. I wouldn't want to change that for the world, because that would just be dumb. If they also reflected your level, then there really wouldn't be a point in leveling up. But the fact that you could fight any trainer in the game, any gym leader, and always expect a challenge, That is what I want from a Pokemon game. That is what I want. For every single battle, you would have to use strategy to beat. You can't just easily one hit or two hits and be done with it. Because honestly, it gets boring. It gets boring to go like on the SS Anne and have to fight 40 sailors. And they all have like level 10 Magikarps or whatever. Magikarps. It gets stupid and it gets boring. It gets tedious. And this would keep the game, it would keep you locked into the game through the whole entire game. If every trainer and every gym leader just was a challenge, no matter what, and you had to strategize, and you had to choose correctly the right Pokemon to fight them. And it's not about overpowering. It's not about, well, let me just go back and do 20 hours of grinding and then I can just fly through the game. I don't think so. It's not fun. It's not fun to do it that way. That is what I would change in the new Pokemon. And man, that would be so cool if they actually did that for the next Pokemon. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you think of the idea of mine to change the way that you fight trainers and the way that you fight gym leaders and have them reflect your current level? Again, wild Pokemon would still be different levels, but this would just be changing the people that you actually battle in the game. Let me know below, and if you do, I'll grow a mustache and name it after you.